presented to you by Nicole, Wendy, Juan, Shirley, and Jalen. Introducing SyMet straws.
What is the problem? So far, we know that 50% of sea life is endangered due to pollution and human activity. There are at least 800 species worldwide that are affected by marine debris, and 80% of that litter is plastic. They get either entangled or ingest plastic that could also end up in the seafood that we eat, as demonstrated by the pictures below.
These are common found plastics in the ocean. There are cigarette butts, bottle caps, cups and plates, food wraps, beverage bottles, plastic bags, and most importantly, what we are focusing on today, straws. Why is it relevant? There is so much garbage and plastic in the ocean. Straws are prone to end up in the ocean. Most straws break down into small particles, releasing chemicals that contain BPA or other toxins. These chemicals can end up in our food. BPA can disrupt our hormones in unknown ways and damage our health. Now that we know this, we wouldn't want to use plastic anymore, don't we? Silicone and metal straws promote a better environment and less risk to our health. Would you rather spend thousands on a hospital bill later or spend a few extra dollars on straws now?
How is it personal to us? The endangerment of sea life and the damage in our ocean not only affects them, but also us. It is evident that humans have destroyed ecosystems, disrupted food chains, and even killed off numerous species. It should be our obligation to at least help those that we can still save. We would like to be a part of that movement and through our straws encourage others to do the same. What does the ocean provide for us? It provides about 50% of the air we breathe, 70% of climate regulation, 76% of transportation, $282 billion to our economy, as well as food, recreation, and medicine.
Our research shows that silicone straws are free from BPA and other toxins that are associated with plastic straws. Silicone is a more stable material and doesn't release toxic chemicals like plastic does. We already know that metal and silicone straws exist, but we also know that in previous cases, metal straws have imposed risks due to the fact that you can cut yourself with them. In 2016, Starbucks had a problem with 4 kids that cut themselves using metal straws. That has caught our attention, and our resolution is to put silicone around the metal straw. Unlike plastic and glass straws, stainless steel straws won't break and they are dishwasher safe.
Our target audience is kids and teenagers within the age group of 5 to 18. The reason for this is that it's better for kids to learn young to use alternative resources in order to promote a better future for them. This will also most likely carry on their healthy habits with them into adulthood. As they get accustomed to using our straws, they will keep using them and introduce them into future generations that will lead to a decrease in ocean pollution. People use straws in their daily lives, which is harmful to the environment when the most used straw is a plastic straw. We want to create a straw that is eco-friendly as it is the most needed in the world today in order to save sea life. We will focus on the demand, which is a straw that is fun to use as well as being eco-friendly. To make our product more accessible and easy to use, a want that we focus on is to create our product in various sizes as well as colors to suit different types of drinks.
Our team designed straws that will have metal on the inside and silicone wrapped around it. The straws will come in different colors and sizes in order to attract more customers. The straws will come with a small cloth packaging and a note informing our customers about why we do this and how they can make a difference. Additionally, the unit will have cleaning brushes for each package. Our straws will be called SyMet, Sy for silicone and Met for metal.
Those are our straws right there. Oh, you can skip that. Like we have mentioned before, we will promote our product in the age group between 5 and 18. We want to educate kids and teens in order to promote a better future for them and sea life. We will be advertising our product on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and Twitter. We will ask customers to write reviews and also add their products to their Instagram story. We also plan to build a website to promote our product, and we would be also on stock on Amazon.
So for our budget, we have been given $5,000. We plan to use that money on supplies, advertising, the vendor, and insurance. So we will buy the supplies monthly in bulks of 500. Silicone straws will cost $300. The cleaning brush will cost $57.50. The metal straws will cost $130. Since we will be putting 4 straws per bag, we'll buy 125 bags, which will cost $125. We also plan to include a printed copy and business card with more information about our business, so that will cost $18.75 and $50. And we also want to design our own logo, which will cost about $300. And to trademark our name, SyMet, that will cost about $275. We plan to advertise on Instagram costing $1,720, on Twitter costing $250, and on Facebook costing $1,000 monthly. And we also want to create a website in the future, which will cost about $500. Selling on Amazon as vendors will cost $40. And for our insurance, it will cost about $300. So with all the expenses, we'll have $433.75 left to use towards emergency funds.
Challenges we face. When you have an idea and want to turn it into something real, there is no doubt that you will face some challenges along the way, and it wasn't any different for us. At first, we were planning on building a sanctuary ourselves, but we quickly realized that it wouldn't allow us to profit, so we had to come up with a completely new concept in just a few days. After thinking long and hard about what to do, we finally came up with this idea and are content with our product.
We intend to help life below water by producing eco-friendly products that will help life below water, the earth, and humans. We decided that we will use 20% of our profit to donate to organizations that have the same ideas and intentions for sea life. Some of these organizations are Oceana, the Ocean Conservancy, and the Greenpeace.
Our mission statement is to be the business to most use eco-friendly, soft, colorful, reusable straws instead of plastic, and our vision statement is that we will see marine life continues to flourish and coexist with humans. Those are our sources, and that's the end. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask questions, and have a nice day.
You guys were amazing. So we want the judges now have 5 minutes to ask them a question.
I have a question about cost. So I see your cost structure, you had a lot of things, especially like with marketing, that cost a lot, but I wasn't clear on like how much your product actually is going to cost someone. So if I wanted to purchase the straws, how much would it cost me? And also, what other ways do you think you can market that can save you money? Like instead of just doing ads, what other ways do you think you can market for free?
Okay, so the cost of our product will be $8.99. That's for a pack of 4 straws. And other ways, like we said before, that wouldn't cost a lot of money is asking people if they can advertise our product for us. So like, meaning putting it on their stories or like just talking, spreading the word, and like that.
Awesome. Thank you.
I had a question about your target market. You're targeting the 5 to 18-year-old, and I'm the purchasing power of that young age. The parents are the ones who have the ability to purchase. So I'm wondering how you're going to tie together the parents into the purchasing decision, with the kids being, you're advertising to the kids, they want the product. Are you planning on advertising to the parents also?
Of course, we plan to advertise it to everyone that we can allow it to get. But the age group that we're mainly focusing on is 5 to 18 for the purpose that because of all the internet that we have now and like social media and things like that, youth groups are really aware of so many social issues that are going on currently. And so if we associate these straws to give them to our younger groups, then they will most likely grow up with them to then continue into the future. And they will also spread the word to their parents.
Excellent. Just to give you an idea that popped in my head, you mentioned partnering with youth groups. You could also, for a price add-on, do their logo in partnership with them. So just a thought for extra revenue.
That was a great presentation, guys. I love the idea. One of the things that I wanted to ask about was how did you come up with your MVP or your minimum viable product? Because you're using both silicone and steel for the straw, and I'm wondering how you came up with that and why do you think that's beneficial as opposed to doing one or the other, a silicone straw or a steel straw alone?
So this is actually something that we had to really think about because as you saw by our presentation, we actually thought about doing a sanctuary first, but then we realized that we wouldn't really profit from it, and it was more of a non-profit idea. And then we decided to look for other things, and one of the main things right now is straws, because one time, like a few years ago, a video went viral with a turtle that had a straw stuck in its nose. And so we decided to kind of move forward with that. And then we realized some flaws with the metal straws and the silicone straws, which is that for the metal straws, they can release toxins and chemicals into the air, and also while you're drinking, that's not really healthy for you. And then silicone straws, they're free from those sort of things, but bacteria builds up inside of them over time. So we decided to combine the two to make it more eco-friendly.
I just wanted to give you feedback in the sense of you did really good on your research on your budget and laying out the cost per. So well done on that. And I like the donation of profits to charity. I would just suggest as you move forward that you'll want to make you'll need a trust account for that. Just write that note down.
Where do you plan to get your stuff manufactured?
Well, to be honest, we didn't really think of that, but whatever place that's for the cheapest that we could find, but also good quality products, we'll go with that.
Good job, good stuff, guys.
Just to jump on what Ms. P just said, when you're thinking about manufacturing, have you also thought about the code of conduct that certain manufacturing companies in certain regions have? Because you're a social enterprise, so those are things that go to your credibility and your integrity and what it is that you aspire to actually do with your company. So it's not just what you're doing, you have to look at your supply chain as well. So when you think about manufacturing, you're not just looking at price because of the space you're in, you're also looking at what is it that those manufacturers represent? How is it that they run their business? And does it align with your mission and vision for what you want to do with the straw company?
I have to give you major props. This was a wonderful presentation, very thorough, great research. I love your approach. This is the opportunity that you have now to take it to the next level.